Welcome to another Chelsea chat. So last night it was RB Salzburg 1, Chelsea 2, and what a performance. What an all-round team performance. And isn't it nice to be able to say the morning after how well we played as a team. I've got to be honest, I had a little bet at 13-2 that they would win 2-1, and so I'm double happy this morning. But I wish I'd doubled it up with Kovacic 50-1, but I didn't see that coming. Probably won't be here, so we'll probably be out celebrating. But yeah, it was a cracking performance. Now I'm not gonna lie, I often say I'd like to sit down with Graham Potter and see why he did so and so because of something negatives that's happened. Last night the team sheet came through. I saw Sterling as one wing back and Pulisic as the other, and I just shook my head and said that ain't gonna work. That is why, for all the right reasons, Potter gets the big bucks. I didn't see that working, not in a million years, but it did. So we started off. Before I get onto the team, I must just say RB Salzburg, for a young side, I thought they were. I could see why they hadn't lost at home for 40 games. The pressing was excellent. Yeah, they're a little bit naive in places, but you know, the pressing reminded me of Leeds. Remember when we got done by Leeds under Tommy? We couldn't cope with a press. Well, I think their press was equally as good as Leeds last night, except the fact that we had the confidence to cope with it. But they're some side, and they're only young. If they manage to keep them players, they are going to be some side. They don't give anyone problems, which makes that result and that performance last night double good. So with that out of the way, we had Kepa in goal. We had Chalobah, Silva, Cucurella at the back, and in left wing back we had Raheem Sterling. Right wing back we had Pulisic. In front of them we had Kova and Jorginho. In front of them we had Gallagher. Sort of just in front of him we had Havertz, and in front of him we had Aubameyang. So it was like a 3-4-1-1-1 really. So I don't know what it was, but it worked. It worked. So for the first 10 minutes we were under a fair bit of pressure and we weren't doing too great. But even then Pulisic looked really positive, and Sterling was doing his defensive duties. And right from word go really, Havertz, he was still fluctuating in and out of the game, but was putting a lot more effort in than he seems to have been doing lately to me. And things looked good. We played, after that first 10 minutes, scintillating football. Some of the one-touch stuff, some of the two-touch stuff was absolutely out of this world. Between them all really, but particularly between Pulisic, Havertz, Sterling, Havertz, Kova. That I think that's probably, well, he's played some great games for Chelsea, and he's played some great games. That's right up there with him, and he got a goal, and like I say, he was 50-1 to score that goal. I didn't see that coming in a million years, and didn't he take it well? Limped back just enough, and whack, keep it in. The keeper, who was top notch by the way last night, didn't stand a chance. So we goes in at half time, don't we? Absolutely buzzing. Didn't want, as I said on the first thing Robbie Savage has ever said that I agreed with, we didn't want half time to come. Half time come, and when they come out the second half, what was it, 4 minutes before they equalised. The trouble with playing the way Chelsea were last night was that you're open to getting beat on the break, and basically that's what happened. But the lad took his goal well. Kepa didn't stand a chance, and yeah, 1-1. I thought, here we go, because they did look dangerous at times, didn't they? Kepa had made some decent saves, one very good save that I can remember, and yeah, game on. But the much maligned by Mr. Maney and others, Kai Havertz pulled one of his specials out the bag. One that, like he scored against England, and I was thinking, you never scored them for Chelsea. Well, he did last night. There was no need to run round and do all this lark to the Chelsea crowd last night, because he did it with his feet. He scored a blinding goal. Keeper didn't stand a chance, and that's all you want him to do. That's all you want him to do, and put the sort of effort in that he put in last night. He linked up well. He played some love. They didn't all come off, but he played some lovely little touches, and that's what you want from your Rolls Royce of a player that Kai Havertz is. But he just hasn't been putting them performances in lately. Simple as that. I'm not going to let this drag on, because it was just a good performance. Everyone played well. Everyone put effort in, as far as I could see. And subs came on. Brozier, Mount, Aspie just shored things up and give them other problems to think about. Brozier's hold-up play, taking it into the corner, sensible. That's Potter just said to him, anytime you get a chance to waste some time. And he's got the physical strength to do it. A couple of things I should have pointed out earlier on. Jorginho getting bundled to the ground in the area, I thought was a penalty every day of the week and twice on Sunday. It was worse than the one we got on against United, but that's refereeing for you. And I thought the referee, I thought it was a bit of a homer to start off with. I thought it was a bit of a homer because he wasn't going for his book, and a couple of our lads did get a bit of a clattering. They are a physical side for a bunch of young lads, and they'll probably be more like Leeds than just their pressing if they carry on like that. But hey ho, we won. Oh, and Aubameyang, he should score. He's through. That should be bread and butter for your centre forward. I don't know what he was thinking. It bounced a little bit high, yeah, but then it came down just nice. You've got to hit that early where that keeper starts to advance, and you've got a fair bit of the goal to aim at, or even dink it over him. But Aubameyang looks off sorts to me at the moment, and personally, I'm hoping that Brozier gets a real good 5 or 6 games running the side. That way, even if he has 1 or 2 bad games and the cabbages come for him, he's got the chance to show what he's really about with a nice little run. And I think Potter is brave enough as and when he thinks it's an opportunity. So yes, we had Kepa in goal. I'm going to score him. This isn't going to be long. We were just great last night. Kepa in goal. Kepa last night had a mixed night, because I've got my notes there. His distribution for Kepa was pony, to be honest with you. There was 2 in the crowd, 3 to players that went over their head. But, and here's the but, do you know what? The things that he came for a cross and totally missed it. But do you know what? I like to see the goalkeeper coming for it. Yes, he missed one, but there was 3 real good punches when he was under pressure, where he got it away. Made some good saves again. Just looked safe. So it was a rough with a smooth, but Kepa's going to get 7 because one of them saves definitely kept us in the game. And I don't always go for this distribution lark with keepers. My goalkeeper should just keep the ball out of his net. Chalobah, 8.5. He was absolutely superb last night. One mistake in the whole game. Header, I think he won every single header he went for. He was just immense. Thiago Silva next to him gets an 8. Superb. Hope he's okay after that heavy knock. He went up for a header. The geezer just let him roll over his back. It just backed into him. No booking again, but what can you do? Silva, immense. And obviously that save where it wasn't off the line, but right place, right time. He just got it all up here. Immense. Cucurella, some good defensive challenges. Very negative, but then again, so's Chilwell been lately. I don't know if it's team orders. He doesn't inspire me with a lot of confidence, I'll be honest, but he put a proper shift in. So 6.5 Cucurella gets last night. Pulisic gets a 7.5. Determined, did a lot of good defensively. He looked stronger. I don't know if he's been eating the spinach. I don't know if he's been eating the spinach like Popeye, but he looked like Popeye last night as opposed to the weed before the spinach that he normally looks like. Very direct, unlucky not to score. Some lovely touches. Did his defensive duties. He gets an 8. Not a 7.5, he gets an 8. There, I've taught myself. You got to be positive about that performance, haven't you? Got to be. The other side, Sterling gets a 7. Not as much in the game as we'd like to see him going forward, but some beautiful touches, some lovely one-touch stuff. He's not big enough to be a defensive unit, but you know what? He stuck to his task, and yeah, the stick he's been getting lately has been unfair. He is a quality player. He's not playing at the top of his form. He'll play through it, and trust me, over the course of the season, he'll be an asset in an offensive position. In front of them, we had Kovacic, who's my man of the match, with 9.5. I know he went off after 67 minutes, but that 67 minutes was absolutely scintillating. Can't say any more than that. Jorginho, for the first 20 minutes, we were playing so direct with Sterling and Pulisic that we were bypassing it. And then when we come into under pressure, he came into his own. Jorginho gets a 7. Unlucky not to score, actually, with a header that got cleared off the line. In front of them, Gallagher gets an 8. Very positive, good all-round game from the young lad. Up front, Havertz is going to get an 8 from me as well. Great goal. And I've already covered him. Lots of work. Aubameyang. He was the one disappointment for me last night. He gets a 6. But I tell you what, I'll give him his due. He was doing his job defensively, even if he wasn't doing it offensively. I'm not sold on Aubameyang. I've got to be honest, but do you know what? He put a proper shift in last night, so well done. He made a couple of tackles down here on the left-hand side in our half. So if you centre forward to be as committed as that, you've got to give him the benefit of the doubt, haven't you? And that's it. That's all I'm going to do. Potter, for me last night, gets a 9. Got it spot on. He probably should have a 10 because he got it absolutely spot on, and he stuck it up me big style, and I bet he stuck it up a lot of other people as well. So well done, Graham Potter. All these people this morning saying, oh, it's Potter ball, this, that and the other. We're there. No, it was a brilliant performance. It's going to take a long while before we see Potter ball. But before he gets everything over to that side, and the Premiership is a lot different to that Champions League. So don't get too high when we win, and don't get too low when we get beat, because hopefully we'll get there. Thanks for watching these. Please subscribe to the channel. Please let me know what you think, and speak to you after Brighton up to Chelsea.